I'm Jackie Draper with Delta Dental of Iowa. And at Delta Dental of Iowa, rethinking dental and vision insurance and now expanding that mindset to legal and life and disability benefits is core to how we operate. Innovation isn't just a buzzword for us. It's how we operate moving forward. But we're not just innovating the products themselves. We're transforming how people connect with them. Because today's consumers don't just want options. They want options that meet them where they are in the ways that make sense for how they work. We believe that progress in insurance happens when you challenge convention. That's why, as a founding investor in the Global Insurance Accelerator, we've committed to nurturing big ideas and bold thinkers. At the heart of it all, we're focused on real solutions for real people, navigating a world that's constantly changing. And we're proud to support the brilliant minds working to shape what's next. Speaking of brilliant minds and bold ideas, I had the pleasure of working with Erica Poole at Spectacle Health. Please rise and help me welcome to the stage Erica Poole.
Health insurance is broken for small employers. And to help you understand why, I want you to meet Ben. Ben runs a 26-person nonprofit in Kansas City. He does amazing work in his community. His team is fiercely loyal to him. He loves his team, and he's got some really bad news for them. He just got his health insurance premium renewal. It's a 22% increase. And Ben doesn't have a lot of great options here. He could pass these costs to his staff. He knows that's not going to go over well. He could cut benefits. He could switch carriers yet again and have everybody lose their doctors yet again. Or he could lay off staff. Ben's pretty much stuck between bad and worse. And unfortunately, this is not unique. This is something that happens to millions of small businesses every year. The cost of small business health insurance has increased faster than inflation, faster than wage growth. It's the number 2 cost after payroll. And unfortunately, after spending all of this money, a lot of times businesses aren't really getting a whole lot of value for what they had in the first place. But we offer something different. We offer Ben a way forward. We make it simple to offer personalized health benefits that actually work for everyone, for the employer, for the employees. And how we do this is through a mechanism called ICHRA. So this is a federal legislation change that came out in 2020. And you can think of it like a 401k, but for your health insurance. And what this does is it lets employers give tax-free money to their employees to go out and shop on their own. So what this might look like is Ben gives $650 to all of his staff. They go out on healthcare.gov or a carrier's website, buy their insurance, move on with their day. When this works, it works pretty well, 10 to 30% savings for equivalent coverage. For the employers, they have stabilized budgets. They don't have surprises that come every year at renewal time. And for employees who have done this after this regulatory change, 94% report that they ended up with plans as good as or better than what they had before. And why this model works, you might wonder, is some changes that have happened in the overall insurance market. So if you look at this, this is 2019. Purple are all the places in the country where group plans were the better deal. Green is where individual plans, like the kind you could buy on healthcare.gov, were the better deal. What you see is over the past 5 years, individual plans have become more and more affordable and are actually in about half the country now a better deal than the group plans. Now, if this is so great, why isn't Ben and all of his employees, why aren't they doing this? It turns out for small businesses, they either don't know this exists, or it's too complicated for them to get started. So what we do is help these employers get to do this and do it very well. So for Ben, these savings, what they would look like for him in Kansas City, 25% savings. For his employees, his younger employees would have an extra $100 a month savings. His older employees would have $200 a month savings for equivalent coverage. Now what we do, we help Ben and his employees by providing a benefits-in-a-box platform. We support the full journey from beginning to end so that small businesses can be successful. So for Ben, he would go to our website, sign up, design his benefits, figure out eligibility, everything's done in probably 5 to 10 minutes. Then he can invite his employees to shop for benefits. And we don't just send them out into the wild world of 30, 50, 70 plans on an exchange where they don't know up from down. Instead, we provide a curated experience that helps employees think through their options and choose the plan that's best for them and their families. Finally, we ensure that everything works after you've enrolled. The premiums get paid. We're keeping track of all the tax documentation. We're setting Ben up for success with his financial side. We're not the first ICHRA administrator out there, but what we are is the first that meets employees where they are. Most of the status quo will assume that you are a knowledge worker at a desk, great with numbers. But in reality, if you look at a lot of businesses, folks are out in the field. They might just have a phone. They might speak English. They might not. They might be confident with benefits. They might not. They might be great with numbers. They might not. So what we do is adjust to that reality and provide a modern experience for these teams that is mobile first. You can use your phone. It will ask you some questions about your lifestyle and then help you narrow down to the plan that's right for you. We're also building a voice agent where you can just dial a number and talk to an AI assistant that sounds absolutely like a human in a conversational experience. Now, my background, I've spent the past 15 years developing digital experiences for helping consumers understand complex decisions in healthcare, everything from what treatment to pick to which insurance to choose. And the one thing that's in common in all of these experiences is that consumers are often let down by the confusion, the jargon, the complexity of these decisions around them, and there haven't been supports to help them historically. But that changes now, and that's why I started Spectacle. This is a $32 billion opportunity. There are over 6 million firms in the US that have 200 or fewer employers, and we believe we can capture a $4 billion chunk of the market where employees are in parts of the country where ICHRA makes sense and where they're in industries where this makes sense. Our go-to-market strategy, we're direct employer. We're also having partnerships with benefits providers. And finally, we are looking into independent property and casualty insurance agencies as referral partners. These are folks who often work with small businesses, are asked if they have health insurance solutions, and may not have any options to offer them because they're not licensed to provide health insurance. So, my ask to you, you're going to get your phone out. You're going to scan that QR code, try out our demo. If the QR code doesn't work, find me afterward. We will demo together. Secondly, find a small business owner, a nonprofit leader in your community. Tell them about Spectacle. Third, if you have any interest in partnering or piloting, I would love to talk with you. Historically, the benefits system has been broken for small employers, and now we have a way forward. Let's make benefits work for everyone. Thank you.